Okay, so I just got done watching My Hero Academia episode 4, which is called Top Runner, and this episode was kind of average, to be honest. This felt kind of, it felt alright, but it was mainly based off of Igumin-based driven story. In total, there was, let me check my notes. There was 7 total scenes that was important to mention. So let me just get right to that. So I'm happy that you're watching me. I mean, you could have been watching anybody else, but you chose me to watch as my anime review, of my wacky anime review. But okay, all right. Oh my god, I want to say thank you so much. Alright, so let's get started. Okay. So the first scene, which is out of 7, so I counted 7 in total, but the first scene, the intro, basically, there was like these group of people that's called the Glide and Slide, which is weird because Koichi's sliding glide is his quirk, and they just like inversed it. But yeah, they just got beat by Knuckleduster. They just like, beat their ass, and yeah, that's it. Like that was the intro basically. And then the intro song started, alright, the song alright started, and then we got the second transition, or the second scene of Koichi and Knuckleduster training and talking about the bee situation and the trigger situation, all that. And yeah, nothing really much happening over there in the second scene. And then the third scene, we see, oh my god, my waifu, oh my god, the killer bee. Yeah, she's just having a conversation with someone, probably that other Scar dude that we saw from episode 1. Yeah, we just like, I'm assuming that's him, I'm assuming. But yeah, we just see her eating a fucking ice cream or something, or like a crepe. Like talking about the trigger and onto another person and telling him to wreak havoc. Like we just see like another scene that we see him. We see her and this other dude, like there's like, yeah, talking about like to wreak havoc, and then she just pulls that trigger of medicine on him, and then we see this fight scene, and yeah, we see the trio, we see Koichi, Popstep, and Knuckleduster versus, I don't remember his name, but I went back to watch it, but like I never remember his name, but yeah, it was like, I guess it's like this dude, and then the usual happens. We see this fight scene, them struggling a bit, and then Knuckleduster wanting to handle this by fist, and then like a western like style, and then Knuckleduster landed first and then pushes him back and then wins, yeah, like the usual. And then he says, and I quote, "They better go big or go home." And then Koichi and Popstep were like, wait, what the fuck? But yeah, and then we see the same montage from the beginning of the episode, just talking about them training. And then we see this 5th scene, Killer Bee, and then I'm gonna call him anonymous because I don't know if that's the Scar dude that we saw from episode 1. But yeah, they just talk about how to be the Vigilante. Well, Killer Bee talk about how to beat him, how to beat the masked people. And then the guy on the phone basically says no. He says no, keep them alive. We need them to exist. That's benefiting us. And then we need them to collect our fighting data, so that next time we know what to do in case we find them again. Yeah. Like honestly, like throughout the scene, like I'm surprised how no one has questioned her yet. Like how come has like the police have not like questioned her like red flag? Like she like how she dressed and like how she talks is like a dead giveaway. Like what the fuck? I mean, she dresses like a fucking like a bee type of like theme, her persona. Like I have no clue why the police hasn't questioned her yet. Like she would have been like my first suspect number 1. But yeah, this is where the scene gets kind of weird. We see this older guy hit on her like a date, and we probably know where this is going, but not in the way that you think. I'm assuming that she's gonna use trigger on him as well. So this is, I kind of felt kind of uncomfortable. Yeah. Then the 16, we finally see the man of the hour, Igumin Tensei. Let's go. We see his suit setup. We see him chasing a bat runner. And then the bat runner says, "See ya, Slowpoke," and then punches him, and then escapes apparently. And then Igumin says, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna catch him later. Don't worry, I'm gonna catch him." And then the scene transitions into Koichi running with Tensei, like not aware of each other. But then Tensei introduces himself, and then Koichi fangirls him a little bit, and then we see a Tenya flashback. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Then we see a Tenya flashback, a cameo. We see like a cameo of Tenya. So I thought that was pretty cool. Talking about their quirks, and then talking about to Koichi how to improve on his quirk, and how to made it a lot more better. And then Koichi says, "Okay." He learns. He says, "Okay, oh my god, thank you so much." Yeah, and then okay, well there comes this last scene where finally Igumin finally catches the the bat person by Koichi in a mask, and then he introduces himself as the crawler. So he says, "We're the guys who happy to assist upholders of justice." The group leaves. Then Tensei was asked if they should follow them, and said, "Nah." He said he's under the costume, but he knows who it is. But he doesn't really tell anyone. He just says, "Okay, I mean, I'm gonna talk to him later." But I mean, he doesn't really say that, but he just says he doesn't say. But yeah, then the scene ends with both Tensei and Koichi knowing who the crawler is, and says, "Let's have a nice run," and then the scene ends there, and it ends pretty wholesome. Yeah, I kind of like the scene. I kind of like this episode. It was pretty average. I wouldn't say it was like a really great episode. It was like a really like memorable one. I feel like it's pretty forgetful. Like once you watch it back, like if you don't watch it back, then you're gonna pretty forget. Like okay, so I forgot that he was mentioned at all. So I mean, the Tensei was like pretty mentioned. But yeah, that's pretty much it of my review of episode 4. I thought it was pretty average, like a 6 out of 10 or 6.5. Yeah. So next episode is called Judgment, and I have a feeling I haven't read the manga, so I have a feeling that this is gonna be a Pop Step based episode, since I mean it is her narrating about what's gonna happen in the episode, like a preview of it. But yeah, I haven't read the manga. Well, I looked on Twitter. I saw like a panel like in the manga, like of Pop Step floating in the sky or something like that. So that's what my guess was. I was like, I have a feeling that this is gonna be a Pop Step episode, but yeah, okay. But yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching me. Like, you could have picked anybody else to watch of the reviews, or any type of entertainment. I just want to say thank you so much, man. I know my ways of talking is like kind of wacky and kind of awkward-ish, so I try my best to describe everything that I saw, and But yeah, I hope you're having a great day or night, or if you're having a holiday, hope it's going good, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Deuces.